So I'm going to show you the more difficult way to take on Adamantoise. This is with no summons or shrouds. If you want to see my other video, it's with using a summon, still no shrouds, but it makes it, you know, pretty easy when you have to fight this guy 50, 60 times, you know, just to get a few ultimate weapons, you know. It's worth doing it the easy way, I think, but he's still pretty easy. I'm just going to show you real quickly what my setup is before we go in. First, I'm over in the Central Expanse, or actually Western Benchland, but pretty much on the border. What we're going to do is just look at the paradigm setup here. We have Cerebrus, which is Commando, Commando, Commando. Tri-Disaster, which is the Ravager setup. That's to fill the chain gouge. Recuperation. What I like to do is have a strong healer on the team, either Vanille or Hope, and she'll be healing you as you're buffing your party, and Safe Subversion as you're debuffing him, putting some status elements on Adamantoise. She'll also be healing you. And then you do have a healing paradigm here, just in case, you know, he hits you with Roar or one of his attacks. And Consolidation is Sentinel. Just if the worst happens, you can go into Sentinel and you can pretty much get your party back up to speed. So we're just gonna dive right in. Actually, yep. So we'll start out with Recuperation because we want to buff the party up first. And depending on how far you are in the game, you don't have to put too many buffs on your party. You can just do haste and a couple other ones. Protect is good to have. And Shell. And now what I'll do is I'll just switch over to Safe Subversion. So we're going to put some status elements. And what you want to do is just target one of the legs to start. And we're starting with the right leg here. And that's pretty much, now you just get your party healed up a bit. And just go into Tri-Disaster. And make sure you're targeting the leg that you put the elements on. Because what we want to do is get the chain gouge up. And just keep raising the chain gouge a little bit here. Now what you can do is just go into Cerebrus. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for that leg. I mean, it's pretty quick. Now we'll go back to the healing paradigm temporarily. Get your party back up to speed. And then we'll go into Safe Subversion. And we'll take the other leg out. It should be pretty quick. Yeah, he's already pretty beat up. So we'll go to Tri-Disaster now. Want to stagger that. And obviously the faster you can do this, the better, because he's going to do some attacks at some point, which are more powerful. So now let's switch over to Cerebrus. And you can see it drains the leg pretty quickly. He's ready to go down at this point. And now we could go into Safe Subversion. And this is where you want to put a fair amount of status elements on him. Once you get in peril on him, you're in good shape. Because at that point you've got some good. So now we're going to stagger him. We want to fill the chain gouge all the way to 999 here. That way the attacks will be pretty devastating on him. And now just switch over to Cerebrus and we'll just demolish him. And he's pretty much got no chance of getting up at this point. If your party's weapons are a little bit weaker, just simply after you finish with this attack, you can pretty much just stagger him again. But he's pretty weak at that point. You can see I took him out pretty quickly. So. And it's 5 stars. And you're not always going to get spoils. You'll definitely get plenty though, especially if you're farming gil. I mean, I could just show you quickly. If you look at the inventory here, right at this point in the game, I'm really going for Platinum Ingots to get enough gil to create ultimate weapons. But Trapezohedrons, you'll get plenty of them. I got 8 right here already. So, because you have to fight them if you want to get the 6 ultimate weapons for the treasure trophy. You have to fight them at least. You have to get 10 Platinum Ingots for each ultimate weapon. You have to earn 1.5 million gil. So, figure you're gonna have to fight them possibly 20 times for each character's ultimate weapon. So it's a lot of battles, and that's why I don't really like the dismantle method if you're going for the treasure hunter trophy, because you're gonna get enough Trapezohedrons anyway. So. Not a big deal. So that's pretty much it. That's taking them out the hard way. If you want to see the easier method, which I kind of like, is when you use a summon, because you don't even have to attack the legs, you just take them down immediately. Check out my other video. The only downside is you have to then earn TP after each battle, but still pretty easy, and it's much more mindless. You don't have to really concentrate at all, and you can fight them 100 times, and it's really easy to do. So that's about it.